The size of your dreams must always exceed your current capacity to achieve them. This is something I once heard John say, and it's always stuck with me. I had no idea I'd be the only woman there. I didn't even notice I was the only woman. But when I was there, the thing that attracted me the most were the 4 questions on the wall.
Is it the truth? Is it beneficial? Will it create goodwill and friendships? I mean, those are all principles that apply to everyday's life, and it's really quite exciting. The Rotary Club of New York has a rich history. Being a Rotarian in New York City comes with a certain responsibility because the projects that we are doing are not just local in our vicinity, but certainly international.
I've been engaging with the Rotary Club more than 20-30 years. I met with the Rotary Club New York leadership. We discussed a lot how to work together to make this world better.
Rotarians have to be the bridge between the me's and the people who need it. In order to become that bridge, we have to be extraordinary people. We have to set our dreams and goals harder and higher than what we are capable of in any moment and given time.
Having been with Rotary for 17 years, it also means, of course, having had 17 presidents. Each of them had entirely different styles.
John came into his presidency of the Rotary Club of New York at just the right time. The idea of streaming the monthly international breakfast meetings all around the world came from John and Con Soya.
And archive them so that in several years we can look back at them and say, wasn't it great when this ambassador addressed our club and he focused on these specific topics that now again have become relevant.
Thousands of Rotarians could meet in one platform and not only listen or watch the meeting, but actually join and participate, ask questions, receive answers.
I started working for the Rotary Club of New York even before I became a member. This year, we really shot up online. We were able to engage with millions of people around the globe through our social media engagements.
Rotary was founded over 100 years ago in Chicago, and since then we are now in more than 200 countries in the world. What made this year unique was that we created a common project alongside the United Nations Women and other organizations, AGREE, which stands for Adolescent Girls Empower and Educate, where we focus on the education of young girls in Sierra Leone.
And this is what is unique about this project, that so many people have come together with a common intention of bringing a change.
It's aiming to help adolescent girls starting from Sierra Leone and Africa, and after that we can expand this project to any countries around the world.
This year has been a very special year for the Rotary Club of New York.
We named quite a few honorary members.
One of the guest speakers was UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon.
And it was truly a highlight where many people came to this event at the Penn Club. And we really celebrated the very core of Rotary.
Our first speaker at our breakfast meetings at the United Nations was the permanent representative of Iran at the UN. This was the first time a government official representative has come to a Rotary meeting as a speaker and guest of honor.
We had the director of UNESCO, Marie-Paul Rudel, NYPD Commissioner, James O'Neill,
Head of World Bank in New York City, Bjorn Glatzer, Ambassador of South Korea to the United Nations, Honorable Jung Ki-han,
the Chief of FDNY, James E. Leonard,
Deputy Executive Director of UN Women, Madame Puri.
I get a chance to work with some of the most amazing people in the world because I'm a member of the Rotary Club of New York.
If If I were to describe John's leadership in my words, I would say we were able to take on big projects.
He had this great vision to make the Rotary Club of New York visible throughout the world.
We were able to bring our club to a very prestigious venue, that being the Union League Club. And the Rotary Club of New York has always celebrated a glamorous venue as part of its history.
And John was always accessible. He ran every meeting. Another thing that he did was create partnerships with other NGOs.
I think with his presidency, we achieved a lot. Rotary Club New York jumped in the United Nations, as a real important, substantial partner, to work together. I really appreciate his leadership and professionalism and passion.
What is really most amazing in my role as executive director of the club is to see these many professions come together in one room.
And doing good for other people who cannot help themselves.
We all have dreams, and the Rotary Club makes it possible for all of us to come together and make these dreams possible.
And as president, I'm proud that we have become that bridge between the people and the means.
I'm sure that we can change the world, and we will change the world. Thank you.